Luis, how does it feel to be here in Mexicali, 2-2? What is it like to just see guys that are blossoming in your lineup, Jamaica Navarro and Robinson Cano also?
Man, for me, it's a dream coming true, like play for these guys, play for this team. For me, it's something that I have no word to describe, but like, I feel super good.
And having Albert Pujols as a manager, how do you just feel about like the mentorship he brings to you guys? And in December there was a little bit of a hiccup with some of the front office, but you guys turned it around. I mean, being your arch rival Tigre del Licey in 7 games, having Junior Caminero right by your side and Gene Segura that are not here but got you to this point. What's it like to just to see where you guys are and coming into today's game?
Man, this is something else, man. Like for me, like it's something that I never gonna forget. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be in my mind, gonna be in my heart. Like playing for Pujols, he's a nice guy. He's an unbelievable person. Like I feel like anybody wants to be here right now. You know what I mean? Like playing for this team and this organization is something else, for real.
And just to see where the Dominican Republic, the landscape of talent that has come out, and I mean to say there's almost been 1,000 players in Major League Baseball from the country itself that have landed in the field. But a guy like Ozzie Virgil that has set the tone. What's it like to just see how much of players that have came after him, Ozzie Virgil Sr., and what's it like to just see the country still growing with the sport?
Man, to be honest, I feel like for the next generation that are coming up, it's gonna be like super good for them, like especially if they play there, like you know what I mean. It's gonna be like something that they need to experience it. You know what I mean? Like I think it's gonna be good for them.
And just to see guys like Julio Rodriguez, Ronald Acuna, so many other Latin players in Major League Baseball, like what do you just feel about where baseball is globally and just the landscape of how the American fan can get into the World Baseball Classic and the Caribbean Series sometime shortly?
I think like all the Dominican and Venezuelan superstars, they trying to play winnable because they know that gonna help them to be like better player, better person. You know what I mean? The pressure you feel in the finals, for example, like Game 7 in Dominican, it's like playing the World Series or maybe more, to be honest, because the people they own the game, they in the game, they're gonna yell your name. You know what I mean? But you gotta be super focused on the game, and those kind of stuff gonna make you better player.
And one more last question. You're a bronze medalist from winning the bronze at the Tokyo Summer Olympics. And, you're rated in international baseball and playing in other international tournaments. Like, how do you just feel about where baseball could be in a few years for Los Angeles in 2028?
To be honest, I think it's going to be great. I mean, the way they play, the way they go about business is super good so far. And I think it's going to be great. It's going to be great.